But I'm gonna move to probably the most interesting spam spot of this whole map that has the most actual spam usage, which is the white halls. The first one I'll show you when you come up here is right at the top of the stairs. If you stand right here, you'll see the blue or the dark black color on the paint right here. You line that up with this pillar on this step, so those two things touch, and then you shoot at the corner of the wall. This is a really useful spam, and we use this in our team for strategy sometimes. And this is right where the guy comes up the ladder train outside. It actually dinks him right when he gets to the top of the ladder. So I know Danny has done this in the past, and he has had great success. And we've practiced many times, so it's a very good thing to get down. It's right here is where it's going to hit. So that's a really good spam to know. And all these, like I said, are meant for early round harassing. And this could really give you advantage and help you expose them, especially if your teammates, while you're shooting this, are making their way up white walls. They're going to start hearing those hits like, oh, you dinked him, you dinked him. And that's where the next spams will come into play. I'm going to run right here. This is a really good spam just for the top of the pop dog train that I was just on. You just shoot straight ahead when you're in this corner, and this is actually the left side of the train. A lot of people like to creep along that side when they're checking the team mid, and I just noticed habits with people to actually go on that side of the train. That's why I like to line this spam up rather than shooting on this side, which is, it's still decent, but I like to go for this initial spam right away. This is a good one as well. You come right above the ladder, and a lot of CTs down here play like this angle. They like to look, just in case they see your feet coming down. You could come actually right above the ladder, right to the right of it, and look down. And right here when you shoot, that's actually the spot right off the wall of where they play, you know? It's right here, and that's where the wall ends in white wall, so that's really good spam. I'm going to move down to the brown hall spams. Well, like I said, guys, all these spams are really prior to doing a strategy, and you got to be careful when you do your white hall spams, because if you only do them with maybe a strategy when you go inner, the guys outside are going to be like, hey, they're spamming again. The last time they went inner. So your team's going to be ready. They might be ready for it. But if you maybe just did a spam, you didn't go inner one time, you did another time, next time you did an alley fake, you could find a way to incorporate those timed spams, but not always do the same end strategy. So I can move down into the brown hall, and this is just a good thing to know. It's not really a big spam spot, but it's just on this corner here. Some people might not know you could shoot the guy running to about where this box is. If he's running away, maybe he was spotted, you could actually try to tap and lead the shot a little bit. Next spot, I'm going to restart actually so I have some ammo, just so I could tap and show you guys how I want to line this up. There's two more brown halls that are very useful, and these are the final ones I use probably the most out of any spam on train actually, is right here on this big brown like bulge in the wall. I don't even know what to call this big brown mark. This is the right side of the train. So if you shoot a little to the left of it, right at this level, it's, you know, it's about half the size of that box, this level right here, you actually shoot the common spot people play on top of this train. So a lot of people, you notice, they don't play right here always. Maybe they said they will in the beginning, but a lot of times they like to play here, so flashes that are banking and smokes, they could see over them clearly. And that actually hits this whole general vicinity, moving from this point of the train to the end. And the last spam, which is not as useful always, but it can be, like I said, if you're in dire situations and you have no chance of peeking, is when the bomb is actually planted, an after plant spam. You just stand right here, you just line yourself up straight with the box, and you see there's this little dark like smudge right here. You just shoot right with there, and that's actually just straight at the back hitch of the bomb train. Now, this is not always that accurate because if the bomb's planted here, they could defuse from here or here, but like I said, that's like a last resort type thing, and it's just good to know. So that's all that covers the T-side spam, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick insight onto some of the things I like to do, the way I like to spam stuff, and this has been an EG Pro Tip sponsored by Kingston HyperX. You can check out more of these videos on our website, www.myeg.net. Thanks for watching, guys.